When spotting birds, it's helpful to know the nature of the bird you're looking for. The Bible is the lens we look through to help us spot the true nature of those around us. Top of the morning to you. When we read Proverbs 14 with the eyes of love and a firm determination to get to know God better, we get a lesson on how to identify those that have a right standing with God and those that don't. Righteous and foolish are the titles. Just like bird watchers need a book to tell what species of bird they're watching, the Bible serves to be the book that can identify the type of person we are observing. Bird watching is said to be important because it provides an intimate connection between people and their natural environment, thus giving them a stake in ensuring its preservation. It's equally important to observe people and identify the types of person they are, either God-fearing or not. The purpose is not to pass judgment on people, it's to identify who is spiritually healthy to be around and who is not. A foolish person is someone who does not fear God. You can identify someone who is foolish by these characteristics. A person tears down their house with their actions, verse 1. Someone who is devious and despises God, verse 2. You can hear a fool when they speak prideful things, verse 3, or when they speak lies, verse 5. Foolish people can be seen mocking truth and mocking God, verse 6. They also mock sin, and sin mocks them in return, verse 9. When someone gets angry quickly and flies into passion, verse 17, it says they deal foolishly. A fool hates his neighbor, verse 21. Fools also seem to be going in the wrong direction, verse 24, and suffer God's wrath, verse 35. On the other hand, a righteous person can be spotted easily as they reverently fear the Lord, verse 2. They generally have God's favor on their lives, verse 9. They seem to flourish in everything they do, verse 11. Righteous person is very thoughtful about where they're going in life, verse 15. They are usually surrounded by love, mercy, loyalty, and faithfulness, verse 22. They are full of godly wisdom, verse 29. Righteous people are known to be slow to anger and have great understanding, verse 29. Then their calm and undisturbed nature is life and health to their bodies, verse 30. Their hope never dies, even when confronted by death, verse 32. While observing the righteous person is very uplifting, when you happen upon a whole nation that is righteous, you see an elevated nation full of hope, verse 34. Word of encouragement, there are stark differences between a righteous person and a foolish person, and God loves them both, but their choices determine their destiny. As followers of Christ, it's important for us not to be deceived, so we surround ourselves with God-fearing and God-loving people using the Bible as our spotter's guide. We can't completely shut out the access to foolish people, for we are to go to all nations making disciples of them. We do this work, as Jesus says in Matthew 10:16, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Have a great day.